Good morning, Aries. Welcome to Sin Concepts Tarot. My name is Cynthia, and today we're doing that timeless weekend update reading for you. So what that means for you, Aries, whether your sun, moon, Venus, or rising at the time of viewing this video, something should resonate with you. So what I'd like you to do is use that intuition of yours. Focus and meditate only on that actually resonates with you. Anything else, just leave it for another Aries who's obviously viewing this reading at the same time. Now, let's get started so we can get into our weekend ahead. Now, also, I'm going to use the Chris Ann, the Muse Tarot deck today in a 9-card spread, general reading, as well as pull you one Shaman Dream Oracle card and one Moonology card. So stay tuned for those as well. Here we go. All right, Aries, starting at the top, we have Awakening coming into play. A 9 of Inspiration, as well as 8 of Materials. In the center, we have 10 of Inspiration, the Empress, as well as the Knight of Emotions. And Aries, finishing up the weekend, we have 10 of Voices, the Justice card coming into play, and finally, the Star. All right, Aries, let's pull this diamond closer and delve in and see what kind of gems we can pull out for you. Starting at the top, we have the Major Arcana, the Awakening. So this is a call to take action now, Aries. It's kind of a rebirth card as well. That's the whole, it's time for you to take action now, but you definitely need to leave the old you behind and just have this rebirth, this awakening. Rise up, take action, leave the old you behind, because the new you for this weekend's coming through loud and clear. So the Rise Up, Take Action Now is attached to the 9 of Inspirations as well as the 8 of Materials. So 9 of Inspirations in the Muse Tarot is a lot like the Wands of the Radiant or Rider-Waite Tarot deck, as well as you have the 8 of Materials, which is similar to Pentacles. So you are hard at work. The rise to take action now and leave your old self behind has to do with you really kicking into gear. You are kind of in this a wounded warrior mode, defensive position. You've accomplished a lot in your projects. You're really proud of them. You work real hard and diligent. And it's understandable, but you don't want yourself held back by just really standing your ground, putting that line in the sand, so to speak, because it is a time to take action now. Let's see what's in the very center of this reading here. Yeah, that 10 of Inspiration. Like I said, you're going from 9 of Inspiration to 10 of Inspiration. You have been working and you feel the burden, the responsibility. You're overloaded, Aries, and you are ready to just say, no, that's enough. And that's why you have that call to take action now, because on either side of this burden of responsibilities and all you've taken on, you have the Empress card coming into play, as well as, look at this, you have the Empress and the Knight of Emotions, which is like the Knight of Cups. So the Empress is the divine feminine, Aries, and disregard the gender neutral and tarot as B, but the Empress characteristics is kind of a rebirth, a new beginning. You have all the wisdom from all 4 of the queens in the Minor Arcana. You're leveling up at this point. This is connected to that hard work. And the Empress is not one who's going to be handling all the responsibilities and carrying that heavy burden and load all by herself. No, she knows how to delegate. She's the Mother Nature. She can make things grow and expand, but she is empowered. She's a powerful individual. And I see that in you, Aries. You are, been working hard. You've taken on a lot of projects. That's true. But you definitely need to focus on the fact that all those projects, yes, you can be proud of them. But the Empress, she knows when to lay that burden down and say enough is enough. As well as you got the Knight of Emotions. Like I said, this is kind of a Knight of Emotions is all about an offering coming in, a cup of love, compassion, or understanding. Sometimes is a very romantic thing, a watery characteristics of Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces may be characteristics of this Knight of Emotion. Now, this may be from a younger energy of an individual. Oftentimes, knights sometimes can be more youthful in nature coming forward. So it could be someone younger than you providing this compassion and understanding in regard to all the hard work you're doing and coming in and kind of kicking you into gear with this, laying down the heavy burdens, moving forward, and really recognizing the Empress within you. Now, Aries, finishing up the weekend, we do have the Ten of Voices. Now, this is like the Ten of Swords. It is about the death of you, of all these thoughts and ideals. You're just tired. You're ready to end the cycle of communication. You want to start a new cycle of communication. You want to level up and leave the past thoughts, ideals, or even some of the communications. Maybe things were said and they hurt you terribly with you, and maybe even with this Knight of Emotions that's coming in. They may be offering an apology towards you, which is, been kind of the end, feeling that it's ending of a cycle. Now, it is painful sometimes to end a cycle, even a communication cycle, because it's like, cuts to stab in the back or cuts to your heart. But Aries, you're ending that cycle, and that means you're leveling up. It's all part of laying down that heavy work duty, finding yourself. That call to action is what we're coming to. And there is a fair balance, justice here. Now, justice, major arcana, has a lot of Libra characteristics, that equitable outcomes and that fair and balance and justice for all is coming into play here. So there is a balancing occurring here between your heavy workload and you being empowered as an empress. Also, finally, and the finishing up, yes, the universe is saying, yeah, your hopes, your dreams are being revealed to you. So this is slowly evolving up through this, but by the end of the weekend here, Aries, you're going to recognize that, yeah, the universe is hearing your wish and your hopes and your dreams, and you're recognized, and it is in the process of being revealed to you to progress forward in the future. Let's set this diamond aside now, Aries, and as I promised, I'm going to pull the Shaman's Dream Oracle card for you. Now, Aries, if this is already resonating with you, go ahead and hit that like button down below. Or if you care to share, because each one of you has your own unique connection, share in the comments. I would love to read how the reading is resonating with you today. Alrighty, here we go. One oracle card from the Shaman's Dream Oracle deck. And yeah, closing door completion for you there, Aries. Let me go ahead and pull this up. And what I'd like you to do, Aries, is hopefully you can see this image clearly. Focus on the images I'm reading to you and only meditate on that. That actually jumps out, really resonates with you. All right, Aries, closing door. It's all about endings, completion, and your greater calling. When the closing door shows up, Aries, it's a call to recognize an ending, to terminate a relationship, a job, a task, or even a situation that has been dragging on for far too long. Now, Aries, unlock the cage you have been trapped in and just shut that door behind you. This is not the time to worry about what others might think or feel, Aries. Instead, break with your routine. Consider what you think and how you feel, and simply be true to your heart's calling, Aries. Now it's time to walk out that door. If you do not see a door but only a solid wall in front of you, Aries, ask for assistance. Muster the courage to say no more. Remember as well that no one else needs to be wrong in order for you to do what you've known you needed to do for a long time. Now, if the door to a project or a relationship has been closed to you, stop knocking on it, Aries. You have tried that already and no one answered, at least not in the way that you would have liked. Now, every door that shuts is an invitation to find another way, another path to your destination. You know, take it as a gift when no one answers a door. Difficult and painful as it might be, just simply move on. You know, it's better to recognize earlier rather than later. How many of us leave a relationship or job years after we knew it was well past time to move on? Now stop wallowing in the pain, Aries, and lingering on the reasons why things didn't work out. It is keeping you from your greater calling. So bow deeply before that closed door. Give thanks to the lessons you've learned from it, and just set yourself free, Aries. All right, I'm going to set that right down here by that heavy burdens and stuff you want to release. And let's also grab you a Menology card as promised as well. Now, if none of this has been resonating, stay tuned because Menology offers additional alternative meanings as well as oftentimes pose the whole reading together. If this is your first time here, Aries, make sure you tap on that subscription button down below. That way YouTube will notify you for free next time I upload another video, and you won't miss out on any of these. All right, just one card for you today. Aries, step out of your comfort zone. You have the North Node card here. All right, step out of your comfort zone. Here we go, Aries. There's a strong feeling when you get this card that it's time to leave the past behind somehow. Aries, because you are headed in the right direction already. So if you want to be happy and fulfilled, you need to get towards doing the thing that scares you, well, within reason. This card is all about living your life purpose, Aries, which is possibly what you've asked about. It's urging you to dare to do something different with your life and your direction, just simply to take action. Action now. Now, so are you willing to follow through and lead the life you incarnated to live? If you finally find the courage, Aries, to make the leap, there's a good chance you'll come to ask yourself, why did I wait so long? Now, to attend to the moon card today, Aries, say, I know I'm headed in the right direction. And additional meanings for this card as well, Aries, you're headed for something which feels like destiny. You need to face a fear and simply get over it, as well as time to stop obsessing about someone or something, as well as stand on your own 2 feet, Aries. And finally, you got this. All right, we'll put that right down there by your hopes and dreams, that star card as well. I do hope something resonated for you today, Aries, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.